What's over there? Not good. I got a piece. It's still
Why do you keep
moving.
firing into the fucking car? Why did that beat-up car ever get started?
I've got something. So I got one. All right, I'll go. Item here. On the margins. I got nothing. Fire in the hole! This looks valuable. There you go. I hope it's worth it. It's over here. Got it! Got some advent here.
Stepping off. Heading to that location. Don't get comfortable.
Move, move, move! No problem. Roger that. Guess it's my turn. I'm all over it. Copy that.
No need to ask twice.
10-4. Copy that. Ready to boogie. It is clear.
Nope. The fact that I
Whatever you
spawned on the
say.
map that has like
Let's
3
go.
dragons just roaming about honestly makes me just a tiny bit nervous.
All members of Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd.
Don't be near them when they get hungry, and you'll be fine.
Yep, I fortunately mostly blocked them out, but
Advent officials revealed
just knowing that
today's
they're there
maneuver
just
by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Meanwhile, Advent thought they were going to ambush me, and I walked away with 3 of their guys. Just like, no, I'm knocking you out, you out, you out. You're coming with me. We're going to do that. Chet, interrogation.
Red.
that's hilarious. Oh, instead of just going up to 100, if you I just happened to look at the I was actually looking at the brontosauruses and stuff, but right below them was the dragons, and the chance of them retaliating 500%.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have
Don't
certainly
accidentally attack them and
encouraged.
you're fine. They won't attack you first most of the time unless they're hungry.
I get you, but that's still hilarious. That is one hell of an aggression meter. Just
What color
in
are they?
here.
Or the attack or chance changes per color, doesn't it? Or is it just 500 across the board?
I only have I was mistaken that I only have 2. One of them was a Rex that's apparently wandered off. But the purple and the True Dragon are both 500%.
Oh my god, do not let that True Dragon come anywhere near you.
It's at the other edge of the map, so I at least have that going for me.
I had ended up getting a True Dragon egg and I let it grow to reach adulthood. Holy crap. A white dragon tried to fight me and the fucking True Dragon soloed it and barely was reduced below 90% of its total HP.
Our action
Damn.
together is complete, Commander.
True Dragons are mighty. I mean, hell, the True Dragon helped me take on Void, for God's sakes. In a few places.
What's even wilder is, and probably the reason why the purple dragon is hanging out near my front door is because the True Dragon's on the other corner. It's slow, and the purple dragon's slowly been moving closer. That's why I've been worried about it.
You would much rather deal with the purple than the True. I can promise you that.
Oh, I get you entirely. I was just pointing out that now that you said what, and I thought it was just a red. I didn't know until I actually looked at the wildlife meter.
If you were farther along, I'd tell you to build a wall between you and that motherfucking True Dragon. Just keep over there.
I mean, I've technically built a wall. It's just I haven't built any major like turrets and stuff in between. I haven't built up the
turrets aren't
full.
going to help you.
What now?
I said the turrets aren't going to help you. The turrets barely even can pierce through that thing's fucking armor.
Oh, this is actually twice. And I didn't even notice it's actually twice the size. I can fit in its mouth.
Yeah. True dragons are terrifying.
Just under $8,000 for it. That's actually surprising and stuff. But then again, that's and that's 4 to 8 colonists value.
What's the age of it?
Just 104.
Yeah, you've seen nothing yet. The true dragon's true strength comes when it gets past 1,000 years.
Oof.
That's when it becomes an elder true dragon. I may have used the mod to force age my true dragon up.
And that's actually part of the thing for it in the first place. Unless you're talking about spawning it in to actually get the item.
Didn't spawn it. I used the character creator to force its age higher.
Oh.
But no, I went through the proper channels. I spent 3,000 buying the egg. I aged it, or I let it hatch naturally, and then when it hatched, I gave it a few in-game years, and then I aged it up. And oh shit, that fucking thing started putting in work immediately. Ooh. What's unique about it is, unlike the regular pets, the true dragon can actually be controlled as if it's another pawn.
Well, it is a true dragon, so it's sentient.
Yep. And you can unleash its fire breath and stuff at will, so. If you ever end up with a dragon trader that has the true dragon egg, I'd highly recommend procuring such if you have the funds available. And it's not going to bankrupt you.
You know, that's actually funny. Instead of just looking at it, max comfortable temperature is actually lower than the
I did my best to get
the mechanoids
going up against, but having the commander back is.
But it's min comfortable temperature. It's close. It's close to absolute zero.
The dragon was very comfortable with me up in the mountains. My true dragon casually hunted a thrumbo for food.
Yeah, I would not be surprised, being that its head is the size of a thrumbo.
It's like hungry. True dragons will eat vegetables if they have to, though. That's one of the nice things about it.
Yep, I just passed that. Vegetables, raw meat, corpses, seeds, meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble. It doesn't matter what it is, it's going in.
Yeah. It eats a lot, but its hunger meter lasts for a few days.
It explains why Comet has a 2.2 for food consumption. I was like, what do you mean it eats a lot? Of course it eats a lot, it's just it puts it all away in storage.
So
Yeah.
it's basically got like a fat storage mechanic, if you will.
Yeah. Which is funny, because I had more than enough meat to keep the son of a bitch fed in its preferred diet. Due to the fact that I basically had the fucking bear trap maze, and dumbass animals kept running through it. So I had no shortage of meat.
I'm honestly kind of hoping these brontosauruses just happen to walk outside my my fences, because I built them and forgot that they were inside my base. They're tall enough; they should be able to. Well, okay, maybe not with the roof that I put over the barricade spot, but they're tall enough; they should be able to freaking step over the wall, let alone the barricades. But I kind of want to see them just that gigantic freaking bugger just step on a bear trap.
They provide a lot of meat when they die.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team.
Not
But as it
surprised.
stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them
Took about
working
12
on
bear traps, but
construction, or
it died.
staffing a facility.
I only got 4.
I showed you my endgame base. I had a surplus of fucking materials at that point.
Oh yeah.
I just went down.
I've already decided where my kill box is going to be and stuff. I just need to wall off the other side and finish said kill box. At the moment, I just have a 3x1 barricade and 4 bear traps in front of it. I don't even have turrets done yet because I just started not long ago.
Setting course for East Africa.
Good on you for getting the bear traps out early.
Oh yeah.
Commander Tigan and
So many missions, like, we have this ravaging animal coming coming our way. Would you like to fend it off for some rewards? Sure.
I just find it really fucking funny when I get attacked by animal packs. Because I'll just add it to the hunted list and my pods will just go and auto-kill them for me. They're the easiest form of raid to deal with. It's a shame on my end, the gem dragons are so rare. I wanted to test how strong they were, but never got a chance to. I only ever got the chromatic fucking dragons aside from the true dragonite.
I get you, man. Kind of funny though. I just happened to spawn very close to a marble table, and it's way too big for my one person.
Okay, you doing a solo playthrough now?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I had picked the start where you start with the mechs.
I thought that the mechanoid kit or the mechanator one came with the mechanator and then one guard.
No, you start in the mechanator. You start with one constructor and one lifter. You gotta defend your own damn self as shit hits the fan. Of course, I may have gone a little ham with pre-building my character, but I also gave. So what now?
I said that's what prepare carefully is for. I just hope for your own sake you didn't overdo it with the Arcotech cybernetics.
Is there a problem with the Architect Cybernetics?
Not necessarily a problem, it's more of their wealth.
I have 2 eyeballs and 4 limbs.
I can't remember, but I do believe Arcotech is anywhere between 3 to 10,000 per cybernetic.
Oh shit.
I mean, depending on your storyteller, you should still have like a buffer of leniency. I think they give you like 3 raids before shit starts getting tough.
A cannon tank trap. Under a cannon defense thing.
Brain, help me out if you remember. Is it mag and then laser, or is it the other way around?
Could you explain this, please?
The weapon thing for XCOM 2 with mag. Better than the lasers? Looks like they are. They're not supposed to be.
Lasers is a mod. You have kinetic, magnetic, and then plasma. Then by default. If I'm not mistaken, laser is between kinetic and magnetic. But I don't know what that mod is specifically.
Well, it says 5 to 9 damage versus laser.
I probably shouldn't, but I'm giving some medication stuff to a random person because it's their dog.
Do it now.
I got the random stranger request aid. He's not attached to any faction, and he's wanting help.
You don't get rewarded for it.
I know, but well, I guess it's at least reducing my my inventory cost. But what would you have said would have been the more appropriate, slightly better than average bionics?
I'd just keep the Aerotech. If it's just you're not going to be too bad. I would expect your total wealth to be somewhere around like maybe 30, 40, and 50k, somewhere in that range.
And that
So
sounds
you're
about
fine.
right. Started off with 1,000 gold and essentially 5 robot pieces, which is basically 5 animals.
60 to 70k. Each gold is roughly worth 9 silver. So that's an additional 9,000 cost.
Yeah, I have 2 subcores left. I have Notor producing and 2
But no, if you're curious about what I would do with that guy asking for help, I'd capture him and try to convert him. Depending on stats.
probably should have, but I probably need some gold, and I didn't have a prison.
I mean, if shit gets too bad for you, the game will probably give you the Man in Black, so you should be alright.
To build the fine wooden walls and fine floors. It's very expensive on the wood, but I am one person and I have an agribot.
Scilab, now operational.
Just make sure you have the recharge station built.
I do. Although, currently I'm just, since I'm not doing anything currently, I've got the... actually, I need to put the agribot on work. I don't need construction just yet because I'm still doing mining. So, the military and the constructoid are still down at the moment. Or shut down at the moment. Yes, I know it would take 100 days for them to recharge on their own. But even that 1% power is something I don't need to worry about.
Some of my equipment's coming online. I've got the interrogation chamber up. And if I remember correctly, the oof. I was wrong on that one. Oh no, I was thinking of the Guerrilla Tactics School. That's what I was thinking. Whoops, Daisy.
Resistance Communications Facility now operational.
My dad just woke up and he's wanting some food right quick, so I'm gonna make him some ramen.
Make sure you put an egg in it.
That's actually what I was going to do.
But yeah, things are coming together for my game now, which is good.
Nice.
We're not stupidly overpowered, but we have the facilities we need. Though it takes a New York minute for the soldier menu to load because there's so many of the damn one. Of course, there's always the risk with the covert ops that you're going to get ambushed, so, you know. I feel dumb for not realizing this, but the Spectres faction that I added to the game for mods is from Mass Effect. And I didn't realize it. I had no fucking idea. I was like, oh, Spectres, aliens, great. You know, yeah, sure, more aliens, that'd be fun to play with.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
From what I've heard, the Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the Commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have. Now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Although I had realistic expectations as to the limited resources and facilities available to me on board the Avenger, I have to say, it's taken some getting used to. Even with the ship's dampening field, frequent turbulence and the occasional evasive maneuver make it difficult to conduct experiments. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
It's a fight you're after. You better bring everything you've got.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
There's an Advent captain nearby. We should attempt to disable it with the Skulljack. It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Ready.
System infiltration in progress. Let's take it.
Access granted.
We're through. We're spotted!
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form, a purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore. At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Alright, that's ready to serve whenever it cools off. Well, whenever. Because it'll, left it sitting on the stove in the cool off. Yeah, I kinda had that a little too hot. But, ramen, with beef bouillon, black pepper, and chive, teriyaki sauce, which, and onion powder, and the
We will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
Good old teriyaki sauce.
We're good to go. This one might be carrying something. Object secure.
Commander, that appears to be the Codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target. I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
Bypassing security. Infiltrating access point.
Access granted.
I've got access.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Accessing target! We're in. What do we got here? Tech guys will
I'm gonna
love
head out
this.
for now. Later, fellas.
later.
Night, guys.
I'm all over it. Move, move, move! Location confirmed. Roger that. Here we go. Got it covered.
I see the path.
This world is ours.
They've got eyes on me.
Feel the power of the Templar.
of power! A focused strike of power! I have to focus! My strike does it all! Not as close as we needed. The power overwhelms me! For the Templars! My power mocks you.
It's done, Dad. It is done.
You will pay the price.
I just left it on the stove to cool down.
Blasting strike. Got it, moving. Light him up. Not even close. Got it covered. Get cooked. Right? Not too shabby. I'm going. Got your stuff here. Well, how about that? It's all in the coil. I got nothing. Seems doable. Electrifying. Come on! Location confirmed. Did you see that one?
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
You know that was good. No problem, boss. I'm on it.
Copy that. Will do. Keep an eye on things. I'm trusting you here. Move, move, move! Solid copy! Whatever you say. Not good. I'm going. Not too shabby. No problem, boss. Got it covered. Solid copy. Absolutely. Oh, come on! It hit the plate! Only the best. It's still moving! Heading out. By the numbers. Come get some.
My watch begins.
Got it! Copy that. Sure, I'll bring him in. Move, move, move!
Running! On the move! I guess I'll take him. 10-4! Is it clear? Man is requesting evac! This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight. I'm on it. move!
Location confirmed. Moving to Overwatch.
Solid copy.
Affirmative. Solid copy. On Overwatch.
Double time. Good to go!
Yeah, you're a sorcerer. Let's see if they fix the...
Will do! The tissue melts away! It may be painful.
They're not taking damage.
It's still
So they
moving!
did not... They didn't fix the sorcerer abilities.
Stepping off! What's over there? Firing incendiary!
So that works, Elves.
Your flesh is weak!
No, I can light them on fire. That's better than nothing.
What are you doing?
Affirmative!
Sorcerer class doesn't totally work for this.
I'm going.
Well, you are playing a game that's made for guns, so... Last I saw.
Apparently when they reskin the, it's a reskin of the Psi class, I think, and the damage is not where it's
Good to go.
supposed to be.
Affirmative!
I would think you could just turn some of the abilities on and off, and it'd be fine. Probably hit numbers,
Come get some!
put in inaccurate and it's not calculating properly.
I'd have to go into the config files, and I don't know what to show you.
Already there!
To be honest with you.
Yep. That's kind of the problem with it.
On it! You're vulnerable. Looks like this might be it. Who's keeping score?
Yeah, now that did the
I'm all over it.
that was supposed to, and that's a true psychic.
Let's do this. This looks like the stuff. I'm on it.
Rolling out. Got it covered.
And you could...
Affirmative. I'll be okay. Overwatch! That's right. There's heavy fire in the zone! Impressed yet? This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
A good decision. So it is decided.
I can handle that.
What's over there? Seems doable. I can take him. Go, go, go! No need to ask twice.
It's clear.
Already there. Go, go, go! I hope it's worth it. Just a pain in my neck. Got it covered.
Will do. Running. Whatever you say. Solid copy.
No need to ask twice.
Stepping off.
Location confirmed. Not a problem.
Roger that. Understood. Moving out.
Tired of waiting around. On my way.
Whatever you say.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our...
Number 5. All wizards are perverts. The other day
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
New objectives added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, and I expect it will take some time.
I've warned the crew to stay away from the Advent meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
Which is that this video is sponsored by the fighters. Instead of bringing a useless wizard, let's find out bring a fighter, knight, crusader, someone who can actually be of use. Go to your local fighters so that you can get 10% off of covert. Only videos will be subtle advertisements from now on. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.
Here you go, Sugu. A joke for you.
Okay, I will look in a minute.
You had mentioned Todd Howard, so that's why Kim said that.
Future PC to unfortunately.
Yeah, the game updated.
Over 480 rats. flooded his bones and killed him from inside.
And I think the update may have moved or messed with the config files that I had touched. Some of it's there, some of it's not. So I might just put those backup files in and go look at the sorcerer class and see why they're not doing damage, but I think it may be because I'm missing a mod or something. I'll take a look.
The aptly named Predator armor should give our soldiers increased longevity in the field. Armor suit gives our soldiers the power they need to handle heavy weapons, with the durability to match.
Maybe a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
this one is sighted in. There's no excuse for missed shots.
Deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Commander?
I'm good, Dad. Thank you. Yes, sir. You're welcome again. Yes, sir.
sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground. And I won't let it be for nothing. She might be a little worse for wear right now, but with some new schematics and a little elbow grease, she'll be the toughest thing in the sky. Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander. Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed. Heading there now. Moving. I've got enemy movement here. Roger, I've got my eyes on. Rolling out.
So I may have slightly broke it, but it's...
Holy man, hold up. You are extremely that. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Heading to that location.
Okay. Try again.
I was gonna say I may have slightly broken my
Affirmative.
my playthrough, but I guess the
Covering
important
now.
thing is that I have fun.
Good copy. Moving on target. Got it covered. I'll take the high road. Heading to that location. Got some hostiles grouped over here. I'm on it.
What's wrong?
Grappling.
On Overwatch.
Copy that.
Move, move, move.
I pulled out my phone to fact check this with the level of confidence of like, he won't stop harping about this. I'll humor it. Obviously, it's not real. Not only is it real, it's 40% alcohol by volume. This is an alcoholic beverage.
Time to load.
And it is the consistent,
Eyes on the prize.
consistency and flavor of water.
Double time. Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative.
Moving out. Roger, I've got my eyes on. Understood. Moving out. Running. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
So it is decided.
Moving to Overwatch. Already there. Copy that. headed there now. I have eyes on the enemy. I'm all over it. We've got Advent here. We're visible here. It's still moving. Copy. Objective located. Advent forces on the ground.
That's a match.
I'll give it a shot. Bypassing security.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Enemies down! Kill confirmed! On the move! Object secure! Moving out! Overwatch!
That's right. They're on to me. By the numbers. I found something. What did you expect? That's how it's done. Is this what we're looking for? Only the best. What did you expect? Hey, we've got loot here. That's how it's done. Overwatch.
Solid copy. That's it! Will do. Where to? I'm trusting you here. What's over there? Roger that. It's heavier than it looks. Hey, I'll go. Got it. Moving.
Nice. Got it covered. Come get some.
Overwatch. On Overwatch. I'm on it.
Come get some.
Scanning. I'm on it.
Affirmative.
Got
Covering
it
out.
covered. Nothing's broken. You're fine. Medkit, fix everything. Calm down. Come on, hold on. You're good. Just stay with me. Medkit, fix everything. Calm down. Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
Get me out of here!
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Maintaining this area. Affirmative. Covering
I'm
now.
on it.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Got it covered.
I'm on it. Got it covered.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
No one. Scanning. On Overwatch. On Overwatch. Affirmative.
Moving
Covering
to
out.
Overwatch.
On it.
Got it covered. Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Scanning. Something here. I definitely got that one.
On the move. Bolt from the blue. Roger that. Got your stuff here. Come on, hold on! You're good. You stay with me. Location confirmed. Overwatch. I'm on it.
Come get some.
Moving to
Come
Overwatch.
get some.
Scanning.
Affirmative. Covering
Come
now.
get some. I'm on it.
Affirmative. Covering now. Big deal.
That can fix everything. Calm down.
Overwatch!
Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
Roger.
Come
I've
get
got my eyes
some.
on.
Valuable. One down, thousands to go. This is Firebrand. It's time to go. Stepping off! Sure, the docs will want to see this. Got something new.
Seems doable. Got it.
Look, Commander, it's not my fault there's a
Getting it done.
in the maze. You employed necromancers. It's totally your fault.
Rolling out.
Go, go, go.
for?
I'm all over it.
Double time! Copy that.
Copy that.
Will do. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history, a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties. Can't hope for a better outcome.
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal. This ship isn't all that different from the old base.
Setting course for South Africa.
Didn't know you were still awake. Your mission after and that.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh, more that's mechanical. Infiltrate the area mission. Deploy.
Yeah.
Anyway, gonna get them
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Setting course for the East African sector.
Or my mission screen's about to light up because I'm about to have a lot of...
Not dead, not yet. That's Tuesday.
deployed.
In position for deployment.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
want green to deploy.
Okay, so
I'm impressed. I've always found those extra-dimensional beings.
the quest, that's investigate rundown lab.
Especially
apparently they were working with thrombos, and the entire place is filled with thrombos, and you don't see them until you round a corner.